Hey, I'm Big Jeff from Big Jeff Online. I started all this out of the trunk of my car in Miami, Florida, selling security cameras and other things, and it grew into car audio, which has always been my passion. Always been my passion. Get bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, it's Big Jeff coming to you with another unboxing. This is a DS18 PRO-TW220B. B stands for black. Now, at one point, DS18's top selling tweeter on Amazon was the PRO-TW220 and I believe the 120. Don't hold me 100% there, but they are very popular, been very popular. With all the new product coming from DS18, they were not going to continue with them, but decided they would, which is great because sometimes if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. What I have in my hands though is not just the TW220, which is back in stock at bigjeffaudio.com. Also, any dealers that are interested in DS18, hit us up 352-304-6699. I'm sure they're going to put this somewhere on the video, or you can go to bigjeffaudio.dealers.com. But let's get back to this. Make sure right now while you're watching it, just double tap, give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed and you just popped on this video, please do that now. That helps out big time. This is why we do it. So right now I am holding the PRO-TW220 in black. It is a super tweeter, aluminum voice coil, 4 ohm. And let's open her up. So right away, you're gonna get a nice, colorful sticker. Looks like good quality too. DS18, we like it loud. And then you're gonna get yourself a manual. Keep in mind, they do sell the voice coils, so you blow them up. It's a inexpensive, quick fix. This is not a warranty item. You blow it up, it's pro audio. You need to fix it or buy a new one, but we have both for you. Pulling it out, noticing they changed the packaging too. First thing I noticed different is the box. They really went all out on these boxes now. They used to be very plain Jane. They are serial numbered, so they are tracked. So anybody trying to do that fraud or it came bad out of the box and you're trying to replace one from a year ago, they are tracked. But I like the box, I like the paperwork. Let's open one of these up. Right away, I want to let everybody know, notice they do come already soldered on base blocker, capacitor, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like they went with a 3.300 volt. So this will allow you to put this in line of your loudspeaker, full range, or whatever you have. I always recommend if you can tri-amp a system, that would be an amp for the tweeters, the ones for the vocals, and the ones for the subs. Do it if you have the money, or even quad it if you're doing drivers. A tweeter and a driver are highs, but one is made to go higher and one is made to go lower. I don't want to put the same frequencies to this that I would with a driver, but in any case, you do have a capacitor, so it will work. As you can see, the construction, I like. The biggest problem with the bullet tweeters is when you go try to cut the hole and get it in there. Always a problem, especially when I used to have the terminal sticking out. You almost had to cut little notches to get them in and they'd break off. With this, I will give 2 thumbs up to DS18 for having them come straight up, and it's within the magnet size. So you can technically cut your hole just bigger than the magnet, pop this in, screw it down, and you are done. Even though it's black, they decided to go with a chrome looking bullet in the middle. I probably would have done it all black. So I love the way it looks. They seems pretty solid, pretty simple. You do get 2. I know some tweeters are sold singular. People get confused, they get mad, they think they're supposed to get. One thing we do and take pride here at Big Jeff Audio, we don't just use the stock photos. We go to the extent to take our own photos, edit them, and then we always show exactly what you're gonna get. What I mean by that, if this was one, you would see one tweeter, it would say it in the description. Usually in the title, if it's 2, you will see pictures like that, and the same in the description and the title. So in this particular one, it is for a pair. Now let's get over a little bit of specs. There's not much we really need to talk about on these. I've already heard them. I've heard them for years. They've been a big seller for us. Man, it's a great speaker tweeter for that price. But basically 4 ohms, 60 watts each, RMS, 120 watts peak. You don't need that much power to make these things scream. 104 dB on the sensitivity. Let's see, here's where we're more concerned. They did do the measurements in English. Well, not English, but standard metric. So the overall diameter, this part is 3.2 inches. And that's the other thing that gets people kind of, I don't want to say misconstrued, but you know, if they say 1-inch tweeter and when they get it, it's this big, well, that's because they're talking about the actual voice coil, not the overall, but in this case, 3.12 inches. Now, overall depth, you will need just under 3. It's actually 2.57. So make sure you have enough mounting depth. I can't tell you over the years how many people thought they would buy a tweeter like this and just plop it into a factory location. Yes, it could happen if you got a lot of depth, but generally no. You will need to do some kind of trim rings or what, or if you're going in the door panel area, definitely not going to fit on a pillar, as you can tell. It's pretty beefy. So we do need 2.5 inches of depth. We do need on the overall diameter up here, 3.2. And the baffle cutout though is only 2.83. So just shy of 3 inches. I mean, that is the basics. We can get into frequency responses, ranges, but man, the average person just wants to get in there and play it and make it loud. And I think that's why DS18 took the slogan, "We like it loud," because that's what it is. I'm Big Jeff, coming to you live and coming to you on all the social medias with another unboxing of a awesome product, the PRO-TW220B for black. Make sure you subscribe, share this, and like it. Show some love. Big Jeff is here to stay. We're going into 2023 and a lot of things coming. And here we're repping DS18. We like it loud. Signing off.